Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So, it's a new week, Monday, and let me make a new video regarding the current situation in the market. So, what do we have right now? We can see that actually everything played out as was expected. But I will start with Bitcoin. So, what do we see here? Let me turn off EMAs, I don't need them right now. So basically, last time, if you were reading my article, this one, here I was explaining what I'm expecting from the market, right? And where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin itself. So, weekly was looking ugly, right? And I was writing that price still can reject from this FVG, there are daily FVG, 12-hour FVG, and so on. And as a result, we can see price dropped 7.59%, almost came to the 0.75 Fibonacci and bounced. And the bounce was almost 4%, right? Does it mean that we should jump into the longs? I don't think so, because let's look on a daily time frame, and let me put this just simple line. Yeah, what do we see here? So 1.1 hundred,000 4,000 sorry, 1.1 400 was standing as a key level, support level, because we can see that previously it was bouncing from this area several times, and even here in June, the price closed with the body above 1,400, right? And as a result, it gave us this nice bounce. And here, what do we have? We can see that yesterday's close was below 101,400, which means that bullish structure was broken. The price is below, and even currently it's not managing to stay above this level. So I will give just several possibilities regarding Bitcoin. So if we're looking on a daily time frame, it's important to be bullish, to break above 101,400, stay above this level. In this case, the price will be returned to this range, and it will give another bounce towards to again $106,000 price area, where it can reject again. Also, for confirmations, we don't need to wait for daily close. It can be 12-hour close, 4-hour close, and so on. But what we see on 4-hour, it came to this 4-hour FVG. It's giving us a close so far below 101,400. We still have 1 hour for the 4-hour close. In case it gives a close below, you can simply continue shorting with some stop loss of 1.95%, just about this recent high, and keep your short setup until again 97,990, 93,000, or even $90,000. And I think we will see these levels also if we go to more high time frame. We will see different structure. For example, 3D. Okay, for 3D we have certain hours for the close. Only if it will give us a close above again this zone, then we can try to look for some scalp longs. But what we see on a 4-hour, it clearly gives us a bearish structure and bearish trend continuation. And if we go to the weekly time frame, what do we see on weekly time frame? Weekly close was below 101,400, right? Currently the price rejected from weekly FVG, right? And next support areas we have if we look at this Fibonacci zone from this low to this high, we have this 0.5 Fibonacci level, or 93,248, or this low. Then we have 618 and classic 1075. So each of these levels can stand as a potential support zone. It means the price can either give some low time frame nice bounces, or find a support, right? And of course, if the price on a weekly time frame or other time frames will give a close below 0.75, in this case we have this. It's more monthly, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, it's monthly Fibonacci levels, and we have these areas, right? And these areas 0.5, 0.618, or 79, 72, 63,000 level also comes aligned with this Fibonacci area to 2.23, 2.41. So yeah, this is the next strong level from where Bitcoin can bounce. If we go to monthly time frame doesn't look positive. Monthly time frame shows us a bearish structure already. We can see this bearish divergence when highs are higher and the highs of the RSI are lower, right? And if the market will close with a bearish candle like that, then expect a downtrend upcoming months. So basically, it will be the same what I was talking about in when was it, in May or in April, when I was calling for this move, and possible downtrend continuation. So what can do Bitcoin? Bitcoin can come to this zone. So far this area is very strong support zone, right? So it can come here, and if it will not show from here a really strong bullish trend, I mean it will give a bounce but will not manage to break above $90,000, then we can expect lower targets like 50,000 and so on, because RSI allows us to go lower, but it's more high time frame, right? So it's just a theory, and of course we should work level by level, because don't think that I'm calling from here for the 50k or something, because there are some people that don't listen carefully, don't watch carefully my view regarding Bitcoin, and they say like, oh, you were calling only for 50k, or you were calling only for 40k. No, only if certain level will be lost. Okay, so we work from level to level always. So far the structure more bearish. How deep it may go depends if it will hold one of these levels. So this is regarding Bitcoin. Let's go to Ethereum. So basically still playing out my technical analysis, and it was in the moment 18%, and right now it has the same structure as the Bitcoin. I'm not longing here. I would wait for the deeper correction. I think the coin can go much lower as we expect. If looking to the other side, it reminds me somehow of this structure. So if Ethereum will come to this area, I have these levels already since long ago. So I have this low around 1,900, but I have also, I don't know if it's here. Yeah, I have also these levels. No, I also have these levels. This is not valid. Yeah, I also have these levels. Like Ethereum can be looking pretty bad if it will not hold certain levels. So weekly so far it looks bearish. We had this crazy drop, currently rejecting from the weekly FEG. So the price can drop much lower, and the targets are on the chart. Like I would want to see the reaction from $2,000. From $2,000 it can give a nice bounce, and then we need to see how it will manage to break resistance zones, right? So either it will give us a bounce to let's say like that, to this resistance zone, or it will do something like this. So the price comes, drops, you know, and does something similar. Something like that, comes to this low, maybe a bit lower, we have some deviation, and then price goes up. So yeah, this is regarding Ethereum. So let's go to Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is following my idea. So it did a breakout about 65, right? And I think we will see something similar what we had before. Expecting it to see at around 67, 68, from where it can have some bearish reaction. But overall, if you look on the high time frame, also you can see that the 67, 68, it comes to weekly averages. But overall, if we look on the high time frame, we can see that the dominance can easily go to even 70. Alright, so please be careful with long positions. Yeah, even 3 months time frame. 3 months time frame tells me that it could go even higher than 70 to one of these levels. I was talking about this also here in this article. Just go to this article and read again. Everything is written. So yeah. Yeah, altcoins doesn't look positive right now. And USDT dominance, US dominance, so it flipped on a weekly time frame above this middle, currently standing above a weekly FVG. It has this resistance zones, but I think that it can easily come to 0.75, reject a bit, and then could continue towards to these levels if Bitcoin will show weakness. But first interesting zone is the 0.75. Like here, I don't know, like there's not much to say. It can do like this, you know, or it can reject hard and then go lower. So my first interesting zone is the 0.75 or 5.77. Now let's go to SP500. This is the most interesting for me right now. So I will start from a monthly time frame. And why SP500 is important? Because we already saw what happened when SP500 dropped, right? It dropped, Bitcoin nuked this much. So, which means that correlation, we have it. And currently, SP500 came to this resistance zone, still struggling to break. We have 7 days for the monthly close. So if the SP500 will not break above 6,013 level during the 7 days, then okay, it will mean that bears are taking the control over, and yeah, we will go back to test this $5,000. Even though 3 months it looks good, but I think it will come to retest this week. Then what do we have? With 2 weekly time frame. 2 weekly time frame, we can see that it closed exactly below this weekly plus 3D FEG or 6,013 level, right? And as a result, it should go lower. And if you were reading this article, I was telling that it's reminding me of this situation when price was choppy, and then it gave this drop. Or here we can see March 2024, we had this close, you know, and then boom, down. So we can have something the same. Yeah, but if we go to weekly time frame, I highlighted here some levels. I think I will make a new one from this low to this high. And yeah, I would pay attention to 0.5, 0.75 areas, which means 5,439, 5,125. These levels can be levels from where SP500 can find either support or like short-term support, or a good support for the shifting the trend. Okay, let me do all intervals. Daily time frame. The index slowly following my idea. I was expecting it to come to 0.5 and then bounce, but it just didn't reach a little bit, like 0.4%, and it bounced. But I think now I can delete this one. I think it will give a drop towards to like this, and then give some bounce. But overall, I'm expecting a deeper pullback towards to these areas that I highlighted, and of course this can affect crypto as well. We can see already this kind of reaction. So overall conclusion, market looks weak. There are a lot of bearish confirmations, like lower highs are forming on 4-hour time frame, bearish divergence, as we can see, right? Price is struggling to break this resistance zone, and yeah, like more signs of the bearish trend continuation. So it means that better focus on shorts rather than opening longs, and even if there will be some, for example, ORD. Yesterday I was writing about ORD, right? And I said that I'm expecting it to come to this level, and we can see that it bounced 8%, which is not bad. You could basically short it from here, like take 18% and then put your long around 6.2, and take 8%. But overall, if you look on a weekly time frame, it looks not positive. How deep it can go, I don't know. It's altcoin. 2 weekly looks super bearish. Monthly doesn't look good. So how deep this coin can go, I don't know. If we go to 4-hour time frame, it will be really important to hold this low. It can like do this and then bounce, and then again reject, or if it will break below 6.2, then it can do like this, and how deep it can go, no one knows, because there's no history. It will just do a new all-time low. Okay, and same situation can happen with any coin. For example, fart coin rejected from 4-hour time frame, rejected from daily time frame. It can go easily to 0.4 to 0.23, and so on. And weekly also very bearish, and so I would be really careful with the longs. Like for example, right now, if I put FIPS, so coin needs to hold 0.85. If it will manage to hold here, then it can go higher. Otherwise, it will go lower and lower. Easy. Like the same structure has a lot of different coins, and of course, with such strong Bitcoin dominance, a weak Bitcoin, this kind of scenarios are pretty possible. So this was all from my side. You can go and check my article once again, and also what I wanted to say, don't forget to participate on this events. They're still valid. Why do I have it here? Wait, where highlights? Sorry. Yeah, don't forget to participate on these events and earn some free money, completely free money. All these events are still valid, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to have a one-on-one call or any personal support, just feel free to join Discord. My DMs are open, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.